The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Wilson will throw. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make him execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air on first down. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll run the option. Crosses the 45. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 35. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Brown.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the try is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So TCU's offense will have its first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drop. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wilson to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The give out of the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Razorbacks are marching down the field.
And, man, that's impressive, because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra. Makes that decision and gets the first down.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Safe little shovel pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. This time it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wilson will throw. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll go to the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not like it into the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's small. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air, it's Reed. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Hawkins. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Clapp. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Got the first down and more. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw. It's Hoover. It's complete to the right. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down. They're going to run it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Baker. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Tight end now in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frog! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Wilson to pass. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The give on the inside. Jukes his way for more. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Here's the give off the left side. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking to get in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's a draw. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Clapp. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wilson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move, he fires. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Catch in the middle, it's small. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Handoff from the gun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They go to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And the Horned Frogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. Flips it out to the back. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be his second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and take it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being... Hits him inside the 20, still going. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They go to the draw. Sweet cut there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Back to throw, it's Hoover. They're working that left side. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give to the back, fighting off the defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Punts it out of the air. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker U, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wilson to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
The Horned Frogs come to the line on 30 short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky, is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Motion from the back. Wilson will throw. Quick strike complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On the run, it's Payne. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive. Right.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them slipping.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wilson to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Throwing right. That pass is incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, home front. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. What a tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that? The ball is deflected. To be able to keep your eyes on the football, continue to concentrate from a fortuitous bounce, Reese. A nice break to him, makes the catch, makes the big play down the field.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Going for it all. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on unleashes one deep. Just threw that one way too far. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.